Hello Deborah, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your reading. Thank you very much for ordering a reading from me. It's November the 26th, so it's Monday. I'm just going to talk to you for a little while I try and put your energies in the cards. So from what I'm understanding is that you want something around additional guidance about love. You have a man who is a Capricorn that you're interested in. You definitely know who the other person was that you're dealing with, but this Capricorn is sending you mixed messages. So you're not really sure whether to move forward on that or not. So let's have a look for you. It's a little easier with a personal reading. Usually we can pick up if people are in the cards or not. So okay, that's a little bit of a concern. We just had the Seven of Swords jumped out here, so I'll go into that a little bit further. Okay, so the first card you've got coming out, so the reading's a little different the way I do them for personal readings to what I do them on YouTube. I put the cards out a lot quicker and then we go with energies rather than cards because I can pick up on your energies a lot sooner. I'm not sure if you've actually finished a heartbreak, whether you've had your heart broken recently, or whether you're still carrying around some of the pain of the past here. But often with the Three of Swords, even though you may feel like you're over things, sometimes this is a bit more deep-seated than what you think. So just be aware you may still be carrying around some pain from the past, and it wouldn't hurt to do some additional work on that to try and make sure that you're not carrying it around. Sometimes that's about doing meditations around soul retrieval, cutting ties, things like that. Okay, so the first card you've got out here is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands talks about feeling like we need to defend ourselves. But we'll see where this goes with your reading. Okay, then we have the Two of Swords coming out. And of course, Two of Swords talks about making a decision. And very often it's about making a decision to cut something out of your life. But often with this is what we call a head over heart decision, because you have to do it much as you'd like someone. This card here shows you being very independent and very much in the element at the moment of being single. So you're coming across in the cards very much as being single. Now, I actually like that because that says to me you've got to a place in your life where you've done what you needed to do. You're not rushing into the next relationship, because often people get mixed signals. If we're not ready for a relationship, when we're not vibrating where we should be, somebody might be getting the wrong signals. But looking at this Nine of Coins, I'm thinking that you are ready for a relationship. Okay. Six of Cups, card of the past. So if you're talking about this other person and he's from your past, he may well be the person you're meant to be with. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So this talks about arrows of love here. We have the Empress here. So obviously you're very ready for a relationship. You're either ready to have children, and if you've got children already, well, that just means that you're ripe, ready to go. And then we have the Magician. Oh, I'm liking this reading for you. The Magician talks about being able to manifest, being in a place where you can manifest, okay? We just need to work it out. Oh my goodness, you've got another major arcana. You've got the World here. You're closing out some sort of cycle here. Queen of Swords, not sure if you're an air sign, but I'd say this is you at the moment. You've learned how to stick up for yourself, speak up for yourself, and how to move forward there. And then you've got love coming in. Okay, beautiful. This is what we want to see in a reading. So I'm just going to move the cards a little bit so I can put some more cards over them as we're going. Okay. Just checking out what signs we've got here. Now, the first thing I want to say to you is you've got still some stuff from the past that's still sitting with you. So you need to be working with that. There's a decision here on whether to move on something. But I feel like you feel in this, whatever you're moving in on, if it is this thing with this Capricorn, where it feels like to me you feel like you have to defend yourself for some reason. Now, I know that's a funny thing to say, but you will know what I'm talking about here. So it's like you, I don't know whether he is defensive and you're feeling like you've got to defend yourself, or whether you're defending yourself because he's not being perhaps direct or straightforward because you've got your heart closed off. Now, this is what I said to you. Sometimes if we're ready to move forward on a relationship, we think the other person's being cold, but sometimes it might be about us. Now, if you've still got heartbreak there and you're, showing this energy here, you've got your heart covered up here. So you're being overprotective. You're not being vulnerable. You're not being open enough. Now, a lot of the time when we have feelings for someone, we tend to hold back because of our egos. We don't want to get hurt. We don't want to be embarrassed. But if you're standing in your truth like this, then you've no need to worry because you can speak up. At the end of the day, it's like I say, if you speak up and he tells you to go jump in the lake, you've lost nothing. Nothing at all. Because the thing is, if he doesn't want you, you're better off finding out there rather than going on and doing the same thing over and over. So if only people would realise that, because we walk away with this heartbreak for such a long time after we've broken up with someone or we've had a crush on someone. If we could talk to them straight away and they could tell us that they weren't really interested in us, then we would be able to move away a lot quicker. Okay, so for you, you're very ready for a relationship, but I'm worried that you may still have a bit of residue here. Now, there's somebody, you're getting messages here from somebody in the past. There are messages coming back from someone in the past. You're finishing out cycles here as well. So just be aware of that. And maybe this is to do with the heartbreak that you've experienced before, because you're closing out a cycle and you're cutting something out of your life that no longer serves you. You want to manifest something new in it. And I feel like there's a manifesting of something in the past here. Somebody that left your heart broken. But you can't move. There's an offer of love coming in, but you can't move there because you're still working on what you had in the past. I just want to see if this is like a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection. This is you in the past here. So I've got the 7 of coins, the 5 of cups and the hanged man. So I don't know how long it is since you've come out of a relationship. You've wanted something new and you've planted the seeds a while back. But the thing is, there's still this cling to the past here. So I'm not sure what's been going on, whether you've healed and that's what's stopping you moving forward. This is a King of Cups that's coming back from the past. So you said the other guy was an Aries. You said the guy that you've got is a Capricorn. I've got a King of Cups here that's a water sign. Now, when I say that, it could be that he is another star sign, but he's very emotionally in control. But he's someone coming from your past. This is your destined relationship here. Okay, so now I have the Star, the Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess here. This is a brand new start with clarity. Something's going to come to you. Something's going to click in your mind about who this is here. This is somebody you've known a long time ago. And it's a destined relationship with the Star here. So it could be that this man you're talking about could be the one if you already know him. Very possible. But for me, this is like someone from the past. Could be past life with the 6 of Cups here. The thing is, your intuition should be on point with this. You should know with this person who it is. Definitely, look, you've got the Judgment card here. You've got the return of someone here. The universe is actually bringing someone back for you. Now, it's very possible that this man you're talking about could be past life. It could be that he is quite in control of his emotions. But my concern is the mixed messages for me. Because I feel like you're becoming defensive because of these mixed messages because you're not ready. You might think you're ready, but there's still another level to go for you, because I can see that with the World card here. coming in to say that you've still got another, you've got another lesson to go through here. You're still carrying around a lot of burdens too. This person that's here owed you an apology. I don't know if they shut you down, ghosted you, disappeared on you. They could have gone off with someone else because the Three of Cups is here. So it's possible they could have picked someone else over you. And they're coming back with some sort of peace offering, some sort of apology here. I've got the Knight of Coins on top of the Page of Coins, which says to me there's definitely some communication coming in. The thing is, at the moment, you're still doing some internal stuff. But with the Star and this Judgment card here, I'd say for definite this is your person. Now, I can't be 100% sure it's not the man that you are talking to, but if you wanted my honest opinion, I would say no. I feel like there's something here with this person where he is holding back here. He could have moved. Has he just broken up with someone, or has he just moved away from something? He's just making a fresh start himself here. He's still working on stuff from his past too, yet he's still very wounded. And the reason he's probably not responding to you is because he's got wounds himself. He's not trusting. So I don't know that he's right for you. I mean, you can always bide your time and see how it goes. But for me here with this defensive energy and also the fact that it's showing that he's moved away from something probably quite recently, and the Wounded Warrior's coming up here as well. He's looking to have a fresh start. I think he's like enjoying being single perhaps. Because he's looking at having a fresh start himself. But for you, you've got a new person coming in. The universe has got them in the wings here. There's a brand new start for you here. And it's a start with clarity. So it's it's love, but it's the right one. You have no doubt with this one coming in. Now, it could be, as I said, someone from your past, but it could also be a past love. Somebody coming back for you, somebody coming back from a previous life. But you will know that when you meet them. Now, they're coming in as a water sign, which could mean they're Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces, but more likely they're just very, very much in control of their emotions. They know what they want. They know the direction they're going in. Okay, now, if you want to ask any questions about this reading, I'm quite happy for you to come back and ask questions. If you're asking me about this man you're around, if you can relate to the fact that I'm feeling like there's defensiveness here, you will understand. If you can relate to the fact that you may still have some overarching lesson to learn here, because you're very protective of your heart. And I know we had this Three of Swords coming up in the beginning here. So I'm thinking there's a very good chance that you've still got some heart work to do. So what I'd be saying to you is to go and either have a Reiki treatment and get your heart chakra opened, or crack open the YouTube meditations on opening your heart chakra. You're a little bit closed down. So this guy could be being defensive if you're giving off this defensive energy. But for me, it looks like he's just come out of something himself and he's overprotective of himself with this Wounded Warrior here. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. But if you'd like to ask any questions about this reading, I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you.